escape. And you're totally like, watch out, she's right there. And you're like, wait, what am I doing? You should totally get busted. But that's a testament to actually how good of a film this actually is. It's really well made. It's super creepy. And worst of all, it's so utterly plausible that someone could do what this guy is doing. It really,
it's plausible.
It really sells you on the... Wait, what? It really sells you on almost the mundanity of what he's doing. Like it's just like there's never any violence to the rape. It's just that's what he's doing.
Put on some Marvin Gaye while he's.
Well,
doing
no, they don't. You never see it. You never see it happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you never see it happen. So I don't know. It's a really good movie, but it's gonna upset some people because of the way it deals with its subject matter in such a not like. You feel like if you're a film where your main character has been raping this girl for months.
Our protagonist is a
and
rapist.
she has no idea that this is going on at all. No harm, no foul. No, that's not what I mean at all. That's not what I mean at all. But
also, is it possible to be raped and just not like have no remnant, but wake up the next morning and just not know?
I think you should be directing this question to my right.
Wait, what? Is it, Jason?
No. Well, I mean, like when you have sex with a guy with a regular sized penis.
Oh.
Go ahead. Play the cards.
I'm interested. I love it when movies like this, to your point, are made by men who have no idea what female sexuality is even kind of like a little bit. They're just like, I have this idea. It's kind of funny about this guy who rapes people while they're sleeping.
Well, it is not played for
weird.
laughs. Let me just say that. He is not.
Right.
That's not what he's going for. This is a horror movie.
But,
it's just that the tone is so
point.
odd.
Oh.
The tone is so weird. It takes you a while to figure out that it's not a romantic comedy.
Does it play the Benny Hill music when he's sleeping? Then it's a comedy.
And they
See,
speed it up.
It's all context.
That's going to be in the director's cut.
A little yakety sax
I would say no.
or yakety sax.
No.
I would say that
Yakety
is
sex.
not possible.
Yakety rape.
Oh man, that's
I
good.
would say that's not.
Yakety rape. She's asleep.
Well, at least this is going to build up our comment count for this review. That's for sure. Brian, what else did you see?
Oh, fuck me running. What did I see?
I don't know. What did you
I
see?
have
Is that on the list?
You know what? We haven't talked about Elite
Is there
Squad.
rape in it?
We haven't talked about Elite Squad.
We have not talked about
Okay.
Elite Squad.
Elite Squad, The Enemy Within, which is a film that it sells itself as a balls to the wall action film, but it's really more of a crime drama in the vein of The Departed. Kind of The Departed meets City of God.
And this is a Brazilian film.
Yes,
so
it's
That
Brazilian.
sounds awesome.
It is pretty awesome.
yeah, this is totally up your alley.
But the thing
Okay.
is, you have to get past the fact that the first 10 minutes of the film really do sell it as, like, the Expendables. Like, there's this big shootout, and then, like, the logo comes on screen, and, like, blood paint comes behind it, like a video game. And the Portuguese version of Rage Against the Machine is playing in the background. Like, it really does sell it as, like, oh, shit, this is gonna be awesome. And then you watch it, you're like, this is like Serpico. What the fuck am I looking at? But it's a really well shot. It's great characters. Basically, what it's about is it's a sequel to Elite Squad, but you really don't.
Why it's called Elite Squad 2.
Well, it's not called Elite Squad.
Even though technically,
it's called
apparently,
Elite Squad: the Enemy Within.
Right. Well, it's been shortened and has been released to certain circles as Elite Squad 2.
Oh, okay.
Even though it's the third film in the story cycle, apparently.
Oh, that's right.
I know
Yeah.
in the Fantastic Fest catalog, it's Elite Squad 2.
Yeah, but it is the third in the
Suck
series.
it, Salisbury. Very well. Dropping some facts on your ass.
Come on, Steak Plissken. We
I
can
am
expect
so
better from you.
fucking tired. But basically, the story revolves around the head of a special forces unit who they go into. Their reputation basically is we hate scumbags, we don't truck with human rights, and we will kill anybody that steps one toe over the line.
I put us
Like Frank Castle to the nth degree. Like, it's amazing. Yeah, that's a comic
I
book
don't know
reference.
what
You're
more
welcome.
you can say to make me want to go see this.
So basically,
So
Free
just wait.
liquor.
Just wait.
they go into a
know what?
prison.
We haven't even gotten to the bad cops yet.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So they go
Fuck
into a
'em.
prison to break up a riot. One of his guys ends up shooting the instigator of the riot. They get all of this backlash from the human rights group. They have to disband. He ends up working for like the more political side of things, and he institutes an initiative that pretty much clears most of the drug dealers out of Rio, which everybody thinks is awesome until they realize that now, because it's so wide open,
Now they don't get any drugs.
The crooked cops are taking over everything. So now he's got to fight cops where he was fighting drug dealers.
Yeah.
God damn it! I gotta see
It's
this
a
movie.
really great film. It really is.
It's funny. All right, so this guy has been picked up to direct the next RoboCop, but I was like, really? But like 10 minutes in, you're like, oh well, yeah, because it starts with a sort of proto-fascist sort of thing, where it's like, I mean, it feels like those sequences Verhoeven always does, where it's like, this
I'll
is
buy that
so,
for a dollar.
yeah. Even though the director was joking, it's like, wow, all that stuff in those Verhoeven movies has now come true. So we're like, we don't even know how we're going to do it now in RoboCop with a reboot. Without being just totally ridiculous, and praying that in 10 years that's we're like, oh, that came true too. But yeah, it's weird because it starts off so far to the right, and then it starts looking at the other view, like this guy's way to the left. And in the end, it's kind of like these guys having to realize that like it's kind of their fighting that's like causing all this corruption.
It is such an interesting political commentary because it's like both sides are fucking idiots, and it's like, wow, that seems familiar.
Yeah, it's a pro-centrist like viewpoint, and blaming the fact that they're so both extreme sides are so at each other's throats that they're not paying attention to what's actually happening.
Right,
and it's allowing for all this corruption. You know,
right.
I mean, the true problem is going on in the Congress of the Brazilian Congress, where these people are just taking money because nobody's paying attention, nobody's pointing the finger at them. Right. So yeah, no, I thought it was great.
It's an excellent film.
I thought it was missold a bit, perhaps, in the blurb. Was that you again?
I didn't write the blurb.
Okay,
I did not write that blurb.
That was your roommate, though, wasn't it?
No, that one wasn't Luke
okay,
either.
all right. Well, whoever it was, they sold it as more of an straight-up action movie, and that's not what it is. But
was it the guy who wrote the blurb for Carre Blanc?
It might have been. I don't
God
know.
damn him!
Yeah. What the fuck, Brian? Y'all gotta
What
get tighter
the
on those
fuck?
blurbs, man.
That wasn't mine either. All right.
Yeah, as Brian,
Oh yeah, now suddenly none of them are yours.
Well, there was
Not very many.
There was a movie that his roommate had said specifically to me, don't see that movie, it's not very good. But then he wrote the blurb and it was like all glowing, and I was like, what the fuck, man? And he's like, look, man, what do you think they're going to let us write?
Yeah, we can't write. We can't shit on movies that are already accepted into the festival.
Here's Polvora Negra. What a turd.
I know.
Enjoy these two screenings.
Yeah,
Like, what?
Yeah, get up there and introduce it. This movie sucks.
Yeah, just a Corey Coleman's
Roll.
disaster movie review of the Fuck You. Don't even see it. Wait, what did you do? That's not... Yeah, that won't work. Jason, what else did you see?
I don't know.
Are we reaching that point of confusion? You're like,
I think-
I was drinking then.
I think I am. We talked about Senin Tunchi, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I thought we covered that. I realized I haven't seen as much as I should have.
Well, yeah, that's going to happen.
Yeah, I keep skipping stuff to go drink.
That sounds familiar.
And I keep skipping movies to write about movies.
Did we talk about American Werewolf in London?
No, we did not at all, which was a special screening they did here.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Were you
Allison's a bit of a
excited?
Rick Baker
I was
fan.
in the front row. Oh my god. There are these two obnoxious cunts next to me who are like, there are hobbits here. Oh my god, there's hobbits here. Oh my god, I don't remember what that one's name is. He's famous. And I was like, fuck you, Rick Baker is here.
That's right. You tell him,
Rick
Allison.
fucking Baker is here.
Oh, which Hobbit was he?
Right.
I will leap across this table.
To be fair, I was such a Lost fan, I went up to Dominic Monaghan. I was like, I thought you were dead! I thought you were dead! He didn't appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he would not write Not Cyrus's boat on his hand for me.
Nice.
He would not do it.
Damn it.
I know, right? What a
But-
jerk.
No, it was a cool, really scratchy, vintage, print, really cool. Everybody was wooing and whooping it up during the rad scene.
The transformation scene is still mind-blowingly good.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's all practical effects. You get to see everything, and it's just,
And he was apologizing for it.
oh yeah.
He's like, I just want you guys to remember that this was 30 years ago. I'm really sorry.
I know, what
We're
is
like,
that about?
"Ah."
It's still, to this day, the best werewolf transformation ever caught on screen. Nothing else even comes close.
It's the one you
Absolutely.
measure all transformations next to.
It is the high
and they
bar.
are all found wanting.
As I think it was you, Jason, who was saying, like, or Jason, you or Brian saying, well, the Howling one was just as
that's
good, but that
also
was
Rick
also
Baker.
Rick Baker,
Yeah.
like a year later or something,
yeah.
you know. So
The movie still holds up. It's still funny and goofy and scary at points.
Perfect.
And the effects are incredible still.
One of the
And
greatest films
No
ever
CGI at all. Zero.
Yeah.
So I heard Rick Baker was really like just funny as hell during the Q&A as well.
Super nice, chatty guy.
Yeah, there was you talked about the Wolfman and how they just kind of pulled, like they just pulled his work out of it and said,
I got to
fart.
interview him and I asked him about that, and he basically said he would have been okay with it if the CG didn't look so shitty.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it did.
Yeah, it sure did. You can't. I'm sorry, but you can't be like, oh, I can do this better than Rick Baker. We're just going to replace that with CG. Are you fucking insane?
The thing is, if the Wolfman had practical, if they had stuck with practical effects, it actually would be a watchable film.
It would be the
I'd
saving
be like,
grace of the
you know
film.
what? This is not. It's got really bad parts, but it's got really good parts too.
Yeah.
But the fact is that every bit of effects in it is CG, and
Yeah.
it all looks like shit.
I mean, he still did, unless I'm wrong.
They CG'd over it.
costuming and
Oh yeah,
makeup
no,
and stuff.
he did do that.
So you can almost stop and point to the point.
They actually filmed his practical work
Yeah.
and said, "Nah, we think CG would look better," and replaced it. I mean, what is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
That's jackassery.
At
I mean,
its
I can-
highest
I
level.
can-
PhD level, weapons grade jackassery.
It is. I can kind of see, and this is what I would have asked him if I would have gotten several chances, was, do you see a marriage between CG and practical happening?
Right.
And at the point where he jumps out the window, I think to myself, you gotta have a little bit of help there. There's no way practically to do that and
Sure.
do it well. But you should have left the vast majority practical.
And that's a shame. I wish more people would pay attention to this. I mean, when we're even just seeing totally unnecessary CG blood sprays and stuff, we're like,
The Day.
that would have been just... Okay, I really liked The Day, but I agree with you completely that it was like, there was no reason to use CG blood. It would have been cheaper to go practical.
Yeah.
But I actually talked to Dominic Monaghan about that, and he said, well, we filmed the whole thing in a gray, very gray, like the road filter, because it is, like I joked online, it says the road 2, road harder.
Yeah.
And so, like, we tried it with practical, and it didn't really get across the, like, level of bloodiness we wanted. It's like, so you made it look like his blood just came from a rave show?
Or like
the
he
CG
killed-
electric blood.
He killed a
that
man
they
made of
get?
Smucker's preserves.
I know, what is that?
Oh, so it's a Giallo film.
Yes.
I love that guy.
But you know what? It's getting noisy around here, and I know some of y'all want to go see your next film, and some of you just want to go to bed. So
Don't look at me.
let's wrap this one up, and we'll be back with more, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah. Bye. Ass Dragon.
Later. Butt dragon.
Butt Dragon.
Butt Dragon.